Hello guys and welcome back to a fantastic video today. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a very special guy, and I think you can hear him in the background. I'm going to introduce him here really quickly. Allow me to introduce you to bb8. Look at him guys, that is absolutely brilliant. This is the Sphero bb8. So I'm going to basically tell you the good bits and the bad bits of him. If you turn his head around for me. No, you're not going to turn your head to the camera, are you? Huh? No? No? Yes. So we're going to basically talk about the pros and cons of bb8, and I'll let you tell it, and we'll get into this here because I'm really excited. I really enjoyed this. So let's get into it, guys. So guys, as you can see here, this is bb8. We also have the app activated, and we also have the box that bb8 comes in. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is the app itself. Now, a lot of people I've seen reviews on don't tell people exactly what they're using. What I'm using right now is a Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, it works on anything higher than 4.4 and higher. That is on Android, and it also works on iOS for iPhones. Now, for tablets, it works on a Samsung Galaxy S4 and higher, and it also works for iPad 3 and higher. So it would work on a good lot of range of iPhones and the iProducts itself. Now, moving that from aside and moving little BB from the side, we're going to talk a little bit about the box. Now, the box comes really good. I really enjoy it. The quality on it is really brilliant. I love the detail, how a nice big picture of bb8. They also have the Star Wars logo on it, and they also have, obviously, telling you it's sphero, that it connects to a phone. So basically, turning to the side, we get a nice wee picture of like a blueprint of bb8. It's basically telling you about the skillware, the hardware, the trimware. It tells you a little bit of different language in different languages, basically a little bit more about detail about things on bb8. Now, on the basically thing, it says the back of it has a nice lovely picture of bb8. It also has telling you that it connects with by a phone. It is telling it has 1.4 centimeters tall and 7.3 centimeters wide. It also tells you it has a charging block. It also tells you have 30 minutes of charging, I'm actually thinking, or 30 minutes, I'm not too sure what that one is, and also saying it says 60 minutes of runtime. And also it has the best part about it all, it connects to your PC or your laptop, or just even a wee charging dock itself. Now, where you can actually get the wee download app. You can go to the Apple Store itself for the iPhones. For Android, you can go to Google Play. It is also telling you there, it's little in detail there, telling you that you can get iPod 5th generation and newer, iPhone S4 or newer, iPad 3 3rd generation or newer, iPad mini and newer. For Android, with smart Bluetooth 4.0 running, Android 4.42 or higher. Now, as I know when I checked mine, it is 4.4 on the S5. It is also telling you can move by itself. It also can be voice activated. It'll listen and respond. It also has hologram projector. Down here it's telling you can have little wee messages, maneuverability. It will tell you what's going on, and also tells you it can have its own little personality. So that is the box out of the way. Now let's get on to the main attraction, guys. This is bb8 himself. So let's go into a bit more detail with bb8. At the moment I am not touching the controls at all. He is doing this completely by himself. So bb8 himself. Very good detail on this one here. As my last two reviews, as you've seen, I had done a Hasbro video, and I also did a Disney bb8. The Disney one was recommended by Super Charles. Go watch his review on that. The link will be in the description below. But I really enjoy this one. I did give it a little bit of a bashing when I said that I'm not really a big fan of Sphero, but playing around with bb8, I have to say it's fantastic. I got this as a birthday present slash Valentine's Day present by my fiance Kitty. So I really say a big thank you to Kitty for giving me this as a present. Now, as you can see, it's very, very shiny, very, very shiny. The only one problem I have is I don't like the whole logo of Sphero, but yes, obviously they have to put that mumble jumble there. If I can get his head to turn around to the screen, you can see that there's brilliant detail for his eyepiece, his hologrammatic moment. I think it's fantastic. Now, let's get into the app itself. So I'm going to set BB right here, and you can see it. Now, here is the app itself. So I'm going to put BB roughly about here, so you can see this. So this basically about here is to orientate itself. So you can see the wee blue light. You have to have that in front of you. So I'm about behind the camera, so it'll be about here. So that is basically telling you that when he goes forward, so when you hit forward motion, he's going forward. Now, let's get into the wee bit of a character with BB8. So let's see if we can get his head to turn around. Perfect, fine there. Now, with this wee button here, you see, press that wee button and it takes you up to the sound effects, also little character things that they've programmed. It's Sphero company program. The first one is yes. So we hit the button. BB8 says yes. The next one here, you hit this one. BB8 doesn't like that. He's saying no. The next one is him being very confused. Now the next one here basically is him going really, really like forward, goes on himself, starts off. As you can see, his head's tilting back there. If he was on the floor, he'd be going all over the place. But it's not just these four little things. We get more. So this one basically makes him go in a whole square. He does a figure 8. He also gets a bit confused. We'll hit that one there, so to show you. Then we have this one as well. Then we move to the next one. We have other little characteristics. So we basically have this one here, a bit flustered, a bit angry in this one, very happy in this one, and then we have the bit where he's a little bit confused. Now, as you can see at the bottom here with this button here, this is for him to go pretty fast. So the thing will light up really quickly. That's him going fast if I hit that. Now, with this here, you go forward, back, tilt it right round. He'll do whatever you want. Now, with the button at the top here, it increases his speed. You can have it down very low, or you can have it very high. That's his drive settings. Okay, so the next bit we have here is that button there. If you have it saying this is the forward and this is the back, when you hit that, it'll change the entire controls. So we'll hit this back now. So as I showed you there, this is drive mode. The next one is message mode. So let's get into message mode. Now, we'll move BB8 in front of us. So as you can see, I have done a wee bit of a recording thing there. But let's get one of the pre-recordings of Captain Phasma. So let's hit Captain Phasma. As you can see, if I put BB there.
On my command, fire. Move to your ships now. Report to my division at once. On my...
So we have Captain Phasma now. I'm going to see if I can put BB8 a little bit further away. The next one we have is R2-D2, beloved astromech droid from all of the Star Wars movies, including Force Awakens. As you can see, there's the hologram. So we're gonna go for the X-Wing, that's the next one.
The modern incarnation of a classic design, the Incom T-70 X-Wing fighter is the signature combat craft of the Resistance forces in their fight against the First Order.
So we have that one. Then we have a typical stormtrooper.
We're taking you into custody. Move out! Let's go! Sir, Resistance fighters!
So we have the stormtrooper. Move to when we have the beloved C-3PO.
This is a calamity. I have never needed your assistance more than at this moment. R2-D2, you are a genius.
So that's basically message mode. On this button at the side here, you can pre-record your own messages and you can return back. Now, we've done drive, we've also done messages. Next one is patrol mode. Now, patrol mode basically he can go and explore by himself. He will show you a map of the areas where he bumps into. With the settings, you can adjust the settings if you wish. So we click in the settings here. So as you can see, there's all these different things here. Now, I have deactivated these because I didn't like the different noises. So basically you have the music. Obviously I turned that off because I did not want to have any copyright. You have voice recognition. You can have that on and you can speak to him and he will do all the things you say. You can say bb8, it's a trap, he'll run away. With the top part here, there's different odd little signs. I didn't like them, so I deactivated them. The only ones I've activated and kept is the droid sounds, specifically bb8's functioning sounds. So it's just him doing his little beeps and murmurs. Now, when I click into drive mode, and I basically leave the phone down, bb8 will, if I just move him to the thing, now both my hands are here, bb8 is functioning by himself. Now, the last part of this review, I'm going to show you a little bit of me driving bb8, so you can see what he's like on hard surfaces. So let's begin. Okay guys, as you can see here, I have the phone here. We are going to move him around. So, trying to go too fast. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and slow him down a bit. So he's not going too fast for me. Orientate this. So we have him going forward. Not too much humping into the little carton I have here. But very slowly moving him around. He's not that hard to function. If you've had basically any like a sphero toy or the Ollie toy from the Sphero company, you'll know exactly how to control it. So basically we're just going to do this a bit here and do a little bit of the characteristics on the floor. Basically I'm going to hit this one here and see what he does. So we let him go forward here. And that's basically very easy to control. If you've had a Sphero toy before, it's very easy to control if you get the use of it. So let's talk about the pros and the cons of the Sphero bb8. The pros and cons of the Sphero bb8. Now, like I said in my previous Hasbro and Disney reviews, which will be also be a link in the description below to those two, I give the Sphero a lot of bashing. I said that I didn't like it. I agreed with Superstar. At the time I didn't like the fact that you control it all by your phone. So basically the sound effects are all coming from the phone. You're getting all the functions coming from the phone. Yes, that was back at the beginning when I actually have the toy itself. I do think it's nicer that way, because if the speaker was inside the body itself, eventually it would wear down and it's very hard to replace. Because with the Sphero thing, another feature I forgot to mention is Sphero is actually waterproof. Also, I found another wee feature out. If you hold him, he starts to freak out. If you try and take the body, he starts to spin really mad, which I thought was really funny. Don't know why that is, but if anyone has a Sphero and wants to tell me, I would really like to know. But he is also waterproof as well, so that's a good pro. So I had my problems with the all the features being on the phone, but I actually think it's a nicer way. Also, you get firmware updates as well, so you get new things every time. Like the new thing they've done is when the original Sphero came out, bb8 came out, it had different sound effects. But they've also now, because the movies come out, they've updated the firmware where you actually get the movie sound effects. So that's a good thing. I like that. Now, the pros. It is it's brilliant. The detail and the quality of it's made brilliant. It's made out of a polycarbide shell, so it's very tough. It is very interesting to watch it go by itself. It has so many personality. It can do its own thing. Like also the other two, they have their own way of doing it, moving around by themselves. But playing around with this little guy, I have oodles and oodles of fun. Battery life, it is an hour, but that's good. Better than most of the Bluetooth toys out there. He is also waterproof, so if you end up accidentally put him into water of some sort, he will not get damaged. Not like the other two. The other two that I had, if they got in the water, they were damaged. Like I said in the previous video, my Disney one got destroyed by water. Exactly. So, also you can't scratch the paint off it. It's brilliant that way. You can, if you dent it or bump into it, the paint apps won't come off. It is absolutely brilliant that way. Wish his head would just turn around so you could see the camera, guys. But I think it's brilliant. Brilliant way design, perfect that way. Now, the 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 disadvantage to it. There is a choking hazard for young kids. The aerial antennae, they could snap off, they could choke on it. It's also very hard to control if you are first time ever going to use a Sphero product. As Superstar has said, and I do agree with them on it. All the sound effects do come from the phone, but personally, I'm starting to like it that way. For a lot of people out there who are toy fanatics, they'll probably be a little bit annoyed at the fact that the sound effects don't come from the bb8 itself. Also, like I say, I haven't fully tested him outside, but I know for a fact that on carpets he's pretty slow, but on hard surfaces he's really good. I don't know what he's like for outside. I haven't tested him yet, but don't worry, guys. Little bb8 will be tested in the new series I'm starting on the channel, which is called bb8 Adventures, and he will be coming along with me on my adventures on locations. But like I say, I fall in love with this little guy. I think he's brilliant. He's pocket size. You can take him around wherever you want. He is fully rechargeable. You can recharge him. That's the best thing about this one. He can take a hit. He's waterproof, and everything is controlled by your phone. So I highly recommend you buying a Sphero bb8, but it is the one big disadvantage it has. It's very expensive. These are going on eBay about 100. Some of them are going for £100, some of them are going for 95, and some of them are going for ridiculous prices. So if you get a very cheap one, get it, guys. It is really good. Like I said, my older reviews that I done of the bb8, Hasbro and Disney, I did give the Sphero a lot of bashing, and I have completely changed my mind. I think it's brilliant. I'm so happy that I've got it now, and he's going to be a big part of the series in 2016. So he's probably, his first location will be on episode 3 of my abandoned series. If not, he will shortly have his fully debut and his full test outside very soon. So, like I said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you do, please put a like on the bottom, comment what you think, and basically, I want to know, guys, do you think it's worth getting a bb8? And if anyone out there who has a bb8 that is a subscriber to my channel, let me know. Is there any wee tricks to him? Any apps out there that I can add to the bb8? So that's basically it, guys. I just wanted to give this brilliant unboxing video to you guys. So thank you all for watching, and from me and bb8, we will see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.